Professional football in America is a special game, a unique game, played nowhere else on earth. There's glory in the legends of this hard muscle life, and there's poetry in each season made of sweat and strife.
Yes, hi, Miss Linzey. How are you? Good. What am I doing? I'm working really hard. I'm watching some very interesting educational videos about how to build strong schools. It's very important. What am I really doing? You don't believe me? Yeah, you're right. I'm actually watching NFL films, old NFL films, because I'm really upset that the Super Bowl's over and NFL season's over, so I thought I would catch up on some classics. We have work to do. Right, we should get going on our next promotional video message to the community, yes? Okay, you're absolutely right. I'm on it right now.
Do you fear the force of the wind, the slash of the rain? Go face them and fight them. Be savage again.
I don't know what's taking him so long.
I haven't seen him.
I called him what feels like forever ago. I don't know where he is. Oh, okay. Here he comes.
Oh, yeah.
Here he comes. How are you doing?
Hey, Miss Linzey. Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. You know, it's taken you a really long time to get over here. What happened?
I was running as fast as I could, but you know, it was weird. I felt like it was in slow motion.
Huh, that's really weird. Strange phenomenon. Anyway, the parents have been requesting our next video.
All right.
And so I wanted to get you over so that we could stop planning that, because we've got so many things to update everybody on.
Yes.
From the last few months. Right. So, Dr. Lewis, I thought this would be a great opportunity for us to get together and spend a few minutes talking to our community and our families about the Department of Education report that we just received. Just to give you a little bit of history, we actually had the Department of Education that came out and did a site visit with us last April 2017. That report is on the website. And that was shortly after we came on board. Then the Department of Education came out again in December of 2017, just 7 months later, and they did another site visit. And we made a lot of progress.
We did. Last year, to use a football analogy, it was, say, the second quarter or so. We were already down by maybe 2-3 touchdowns. It was not looking good. It was very important for our team, our school, our parents, and our kids and our staff to come together, create a game plan, put the X's and O's together, start making some progress, making some first downs, kicking some field goals, scoring some touchdowns, and clawing our way back into the game. And we think we've definitely made some progress. We're getting back into the game. We're scoring some touchdowns. We're kicking some field goals, and we're headed in the right direction.
Absolutely. We've got the momentum on our side, that's for sure. And so some of the things that the Department of Education noted in the report was the increased level of trust that they felt while they were here in the building, and through the interviews that they had with our teachers and with families, the board, and everyone really that they talked to. They talked about the teamwork that they saw in play, about the collaborative decision-making policies and plans that we use now. And overall, they were just very, very happy with what they saw. They noted a couple areas that we've made tremendous progress in, but that we need to still work on. And that is in our English Language Learning Program, our ELL program, and in our special education department. But we've made so much progress. We were just absolutely thrilled. There was several areas that they were looking at in particular, and we were able to turn the lights from yellow to green in 3 out of those 4 areas. So we were just thrilled with the report. We got a lot of work to go, though.
Absolutely. Teamwork, hard work, collaboration. We're headed in the right direction, and we're very confident that we're going to win this game. Hey, Miss Lindsey.
Hey.
I have a great idea.
Great. Love the idea.
Instead of talking about this report that was written by the state, which is kind of long, and who has the time to read that stuff anyways?
That's true.
I think it's a better idea to show our parents the progress we've made by taking them to a few key spots in our school.
Great idea.
We could start with the guidance department, and we could show them the amazing progress we've made with our guidance department and the care for our kids. We could take them to the scheduling department and have them meet some of our great Avengers who are putting together what is really the backbone of our school, the schedule for next year. And then most importantly, take them into some of the classrooms where they can see our amazing, fantastic teachers who each and every day, amidst all the changes that take place in our school, each and every day they work hard, they have that passion, that commitment, and they teach our students at AMSA. They make all the difference.
I think that's a really great idea. You're going to love going into some of those classrooms, see those teachers in action, and see your students participating. It's a wonderful thing to experience. Great idea, Dr. Lewis. Let's go for it.
Let's do it.
So, Dr. Lewis, I thought it would be a good idea if we stopped by and saw Kate Driver over at the school counseling department.
Great. Let's start with guidance.
Let's get an update to see what's going on in school counseling. Hi,
Hey, Kate.
How are you?
Hi, great. How are you?
Great.
Nice to see you.
We're wondering if you could give us just an update of all the new things that have been happening in school counseling.
Sure. So we put on Wellness Day a couple of weeks ago as a department. We had some fantastic outside speakers. We had a lot of fun activities that day. Maybe you saw the video. A lot of smiles. So we were really excited about how that all went. We have begun a junior seminar with all of our juniors for the first time this year, so helping them prepare for college applications. And we've gotten some good news from our seniors, so that's really exciting too. And then we have a lower school newsletter that we've been producing that hopefully is keeping people in our community up to date about the goings on in our lower school counseling department. So we're really excited about all that's happened for us so far this year and excited for the spring.
Thank you, Kate, for all the work that you and the councils have done. We really feel like our school counseling program is really solidifying, and we just love the direction that it's heading in. We feel like our students are being supported. School counselors are getting ready to go into classrooms for the 9th and 10th graders, so we are going to have support for your students all the way from 6th grade through 12th grade, and we're really excited about it.
Absolutely. Thank you, Kate.
Thanks, Kate.
Hey, Miss Lindsey, it's nice to see what the guidance department is doing.
Yeah, they're doing a great job.
So I think it would be great, too, to go visit our scheduling team and see what our crack scheduling Avengers are doing with next year's schedule.
I'm so excited. They've been working so hard already. Actually, they started this project like in October, right? October,
Much
November?
earlier than last year. They've already made incredible progress. So let's go see.
Yep, can't wait. Hey, Scheduling Avengers, how are you?
Hello.
Hey, Miss Lindsey.
Pretty good, how are you? So we're stopping by today because we want to get an update on the schedule and share with our families everything that you guys have been working on lately.
Absolutely. So students have just finished selecting their courses for next year. We are now looking at those numbers to see how many kids have selected what and giving them to the department chairs so that they can figure out how many sections of each class we need to run next year, who's going to teach what, so that we can have an awesome schedule built for you guys by June 1.
Ah, awesome, that sounds great. So just wondering, I've had a lot of parents ask me if we're going to do the step-up days at the end of the year so the students can walk through their schedule.
It is on the timeline on the schedule that we had. We are planning to run them after discussing the exact dates with you and Anders. We are running them.
Yay, that's going to be awesome. Any other updates you have for us? No?
That's it for now.
Awesome, and we just want to thank you for all the work that you've done, and we know that the schedule is the backbone of our school, and we couldn't do it without you. So we thank you for everything that you've done, and yay team! Yay more!
Hey, Miss Lindsey, now that we've seen our fantastic scheduling team, why don't we take a look at some of our wonderful teachers?
That sounds like a great idea. Where are we going to go?
Why don't we start with Miss Waldron in English class?
All right, let's go.
Let's do it.
They'll have to get something a little sporty after a day of conferences, secretaries getting things wrong the way they do, because an executive's life is hell, man.
Can you see any of these things already being used by Walter in his speech? Yes, Matt.
Well, the Paulinson debt, and he talks about how he's going to buy all these things for his family with $3,500 that he's going to supposedly invest in business. He's just thinking so far ahead that it's not really sensible to talk about that.
Have you seen anything that takes it so far in the extreme as an illusion that it became impossible? Does anyone remember earlier in the play? Yes.
Buckingham Palace.
Yes. Okay, excellent.
Hey, Miss Lindsey, that was a great English class.
Yeah, it sure was.
Where should we take our parents now?
Let's go see Captain Ruick's class in 6th grade. I think it's going to be awesome.
Let's go.
Do that. So what that means is the 10 commandments are 10 things, obviously, on the stone tablets. But in addition to that, there were other rules, right, as part of those 10 commandments that would guide what is covet. What does that mean?
It means kind of, it's not really to steal, but to like want to possess it.
If you throw a marker at me right now, I have the right to give you a what? As a form of
Punishment.
There you go. And to bear false witness on thy neighbor means you shouldn't lie about your friends, or shouldn't lie to your friends or about your friends.
Miss Lindsey, I'm fired up.
That was awesome. We've seen some great teaching so far today.
We have.
I was thinking that we could stop by Dr. Claridge's 8th grade physics class.
Great idea.
Yeah.
Little science.
Yeah, little science. They have some awesome things going on in there today, I think.
And now do Control V. There you go. Get a different color in there. Black is awful. This is something that is pretty new for astronomers, that when we look at one thing in the sky, if we look at it with one wavelength, it looks one way. we look at it with a different wavelength, it looks entirely different. Were both images that you did from the same place? Yeah. Just try getting a different one.
No, not duplicate.
And click the little. Oh, you want to copy the address? Okay. So you just highlight. Good.
Wow, Dr. Lewis, that was the best astronomy class I have ever been to.
Yes, that was, Miss Lindsay. I feel so good. I feel like I could fly to the moon.
That sounds like a great idea. Where are we going to next?
Why don't we take our parents to vector calculus? I hear Mr. Alzaredo teaches an amazing class.
That sounds like a great idea. Let's go.
Let's do it.
On the surface, it can be curvy and bent, but it's straight down here.
It's below the xy plane and it's a negative.
If after the integral you end up with a negative value, then you know that the majority or more than half of the volume is below the xy plane.
X between -1 and 1 is this boundary curve here. Then we're trapped between here like that. Over this region, we want to find what? Anushri, can you help out your friend? Ship is tilting. The waters are rushing in.
Sorry.
That rope had better reach her quickly or she's doomed. Your hesitation will cost Catherine her life.
If you repeat the question quicker, I'll do it quicker.
It's too late for questions. It's time to act.
Hey, Miss Lindsay, I don't know about you, but I had an absolutely fantastic day today.
Oh, that was a wonderful day. One of the best.
Yeah, I began watching those great videos in the morning, and then you called me up, and I came over. We went over to the guidance department.
Yeah, and we also went over to the scheduling Avengers.
Great team.
Great team. Amazing.
But, you know, the best of it all was to see our amazing teachers in the classroom. They're really the ones that make all the difference, that make our school run, that teach our kids, that pour their heart and passion into their lessons each and every day.
Absolutely, and those wonderful students, and just watching them just light up as they learn from our wonderful teachers. It's just something really wonderful to behold.
It is. You know, the progress that we're making as a school reminds me of some of the great football teams in the past.
Does it really?
Yeah, you
like
know.
the Patriots in 2016?
I suppose you could say 2016 because you certainly wouldn't want to say 2017.
That's probably true, Dr.
But you know, I wasn't really thinking of the Patriots. I was thinking of the 1969 New York Jets.
And why would you even be thinking about the Jets?
Jets.
Dr. Lewis, I'm sorry, I can't support your interest in the Jets because it's Tom Brady and the Patriots all the way.
All right, fair enough. But I'll tell you what, here's something that we all can support.
Okay.
Go Eagles.
Go Eagles! Hey!